Hi there, welcome in. You're here for your cranial nerve exam? Perfect. Now, before I begin, my name is Brianna, and I'm going to be asking you a few quick questions if that's okay. Perfect. So let me just grab my chart. Okay. So, can I just get your first and last name, please? Is that with an E or an A? Got it. Okay, and your last name? Beautiful name. Okay. And your date of birth? Oh, it's coming up. Happy early birthday. Okay. And do you have any allergies that I should know about? Okay, great. Okay. Alright, moving on to the next section. Have you been feeling dizzy at all recently? Okay. Any headaches today? Okay. Any changes in vision or hearing? Perfect. And any numbness or tingling in the face? Okay. Perfect. Thank you. Alright, so let's go ahead and begin. For this portion, I'm just going to have you close your eyes. This helps isolate the other senses so I can check just how well your brain is processing sound, touch, and direction without any visual input. Does that make sense? Okay, great. So just go ahead and close your eyes, close your eyes, okay? And keep them closed for the remainder of the test, okay? Okay, so I'm going to be bringing a small flashlight up. Just keep your eyes closed and let me know when you see the light go over your eyelids, okay? It's going to be pretty bright, so keep your eyes closed. Okay, don't say I didn't warn you. Alright, so just going to good. Great. Good. Awesome. And what about now? Okay. Good. Great. Awesome job. Let me just write the results down. Okay. Now I'm going to shine the light through my fingers. So once again, just let me know when you are able to see the light, okay? So just keep your eyes closed. Just keep them closed for me, okay? Ready? Okay. Good. Perfect. Good. Okay. Alright, good job. Now let's move on to the next portion. Okay. So again, we're going to be using the flashlight. And for this one, I just want you to tell me which direction the light is moving in. So try your best. This one is going to be quite hard to do, but just give it your best shot, okay? Okay. So once again, keep your eyes closed. Are you ready? Okay. So just going to move it from one side to to another. Which direction? Right to left. Very good. How about now? Which direction was that? Top left to bottom right. Good. How about now? Bottom right to top left. Excellent. And now. Good, good, good. And lastly, which direction was that? Excellent job. Okay. So let me just chart that down. Okay. Alright. So now I'm going to move on to the texture test. I'm just going to be touching your face with a few different tools, and I want you to let me know what texture or what the tool is. Ready? Okay, so just close, 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 close. Let me grab the first tool. Just keep your eyes closed. Okay, are you ready? Alright, so just take your best guess as to what the feeling is. Just gonna pass it by a few more times on your cheek. Do you have any guesses? Well, it is a spoolie, so you are correct. Okay, let's move on to the next one. Just keep your eyes closed. Closed, closed, closed. Okay. Can you tell me what that is? What does that feel like? Slash sound like? It's very soft, very soft, very soft, very soft. It's very soft. It's soft, soft, soft. Do you know what that is? Any guesses? Yes, it is a makeup brush. Very good. Alright, let's move on to the last one. So, you ready? Okay, just going to touch along your cheek area. What does that feel like to you? Okay. Just gonna give it a few more little swabs. Do you have any guesses? Yes, it is a Q-tip. Excellent job. Alright. Now I'm going to be sliding 2 different gloves across your face. We have a rough one and a smooth one. So just give me 1 second to put these on. And keep your eyes closed while I do. Your eyes should be, once again, closed throughout this entire process, okay? Just to ensure you're not peeking or cheating at any time. Okay. So, just give me a second. These are pretty tricky to put on. Okay, right. Are you ready? Is this smooth or is it rough? What sensation is this? Is it smooth or is it rough? Smooth, excellent. And what about now? Is it smooth or is it rough? What does that feel like to you? What does it feel like? What does that feel like to you? Rough, excellent. Let's try on your forehead now. So just going to touch your forehead. Is that smooth or is it rough? Smooth, excellent. How about now? Is it smooth or rough? It's rough, excellent job, excellent job. Alright, now let's move on to the next portion. Just going to remove my gloves. Okay, let me write down the results really quickly. Okay. So now I've got some small droppers for this part. It's going to be a taste test. So I just want you to stick out your tongue, and I'm going to be placing some different liquids, and I want you to tell me what they taste like, okay? Ready? Okay. So just keep your eyes closed for this as well. So I'm just going to get a little bit in the dropper. Okay. So just stick out your tongue for me, please. And don't worry, these actually taste pretty good. So just going to place a little bit right on your tongue. Just stick it out. Okay, a little bit. Okay, now close your mouth and taste. What does it taste like to you? What does this taste like? Strawberries, excellent. You are correct. Okay. And the next one. Keep your eyes closed. Just gonna get a little bit on the dropper. Okay, so stick out your tongue for me, please. Thank you. And I'm just going to just put a little bit on your tongue. Okay, what does that taste like to you? What does that taste like? Honey, excellent job. Excellent. Okay, now for the last one. Okay, I'm just gonna get a little bit on my dropper once again. Are those eyes closed? They better be. Okay, are you ready? Okay. So just stick your tongue out once again. Okay, I'm just going to close your tongue. Close your mouth. What does that taste like to you? Blueberries. Excellent job. So you did very well on that portion. Okay. Awesome. Okay. Now I'm going to be whispering some different words into your ears. Just tell me what they are. As simple as that. Ready? Okay. So the first word is stipple, 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 stipple. What word was that? Stipple. Excellent. Okay. Now for the next word. Pluck, 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 pluck. What word was that? What word was that? Pluck. Excellent job. Okay. And now on to the last word. Tickle. Tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle. Tickle, tickle, tickle. Tickle, 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 tickle. What word was that? Tickle. Excellent job. You did really well on that portion. Okay. Now I'm going to be making a few different sounds near your ears, and I want you to guess what they are. Ready? Okay. So close your eyes for this one as well. Close, 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 close. So, I'm going to go ahead and do the first sound. Sorry, just... Okay. Ready? Okay. Can you tell me what that sound is? What does that sound like? What did that sound like to you? Spray bottle. Excellent. You are correct. Okay. And now the next sound. Ready? Do you know what this is? Do you know what this is? Listen very closely. Can you tell me what this is? What does this sound like to you? Do you know? Any final guesses? If you guessed a nail buffer, then you are correct. Okay. Now for the last one. Okay. Go ahead and tell me what it is that I'm tapping on. What does that sound like to you? What am I tapping on? What does that sound like to you? Do you know? now I want you to count how many taps you hear. Ready? Okay, we're gonna do this a couple times, okay? How many was that? Good. How about now? How many was that? 6. Okay, and now? How many? 4. Okay, how about now? How many? 2. Excellent. And last one. How many was that? 7. Excellent job. Okay, so I'm just going to come up close and examine your ears, okay? Alright. So, just look over there. Thank you. Okay. Just gonna be having a look. Just a look at your ears. Okay, so there's a bit of build up, but they look pretty good to me. Okay. Sorry if that tickles a little bit. Okay. Eardrums look good. Okay. Now I'm going to check the other side, so just look that way. Thank you. Okay, so just going to insert that. Just going to have a look. So again, just a little bit of build up, but not a lot. Okay. Okay, eardrums look pretty good too. Okay, perfect. Alright, so that completes the exam. You can open your eyes whenever you're ready. Everything might seem a little bit disorienting at first, having your eyes closed for so long. Okay. Everything looked and sounded good, and you followed every step perfectly, so nothing to worry about. Just take a moment to stretch, breathe, and whenever you're ready, you are free to go. Yes. Well, I hope you have a wonderful rest of your day, and goodbye.